Hello guys, back again with the Al Rasta channel, and this time as always we will be back to talk about the best Donghua series, and of course, it is SwallowedStar. In the previous episode we have been shown a fierce battle that took place between Hong and Nabini. But in the middle of the fight, Rong Jun suddenly appeared, which forced Hong to face him. Although he was going to fight with Rong Jun, unfortunately Hong had to be eliminated in the second competition. In this way, hope was only in Luofeng, who had entered the second competition arena. In the second competition at that time, Luofeng had to deal with a group of Qianwu kingdom members named Pushi Jian and Pushi Goan. They did not accept because in the first competition, Luofeng had defeated their group, which required Luofeng to be surrounded by so many warriors from the Qianwu kingdom. Then, was Luofeng able to overcome it? Without lingering, let's get to the storyline. The siege that happened to Luofeng was witnessed by so many people in the universe. They were so curious about how Luofeng would overcome the siege by Pushi Jin and Pushi Goan, who gave a pretty great understanding of the law of the universe, or origin law. And now all the warriors in the same group as him also began attacks, starting to be directed at Luofeng. Instead of being afraid, Luofeng was so calm in facing the situation, because thanks to the golden-horned behemoth's memory power, he understood so many mysteries of stellar evolution. And if Luofeng could use this as a reference, then the combination of the 9 golden sword formation and Luofeng's Yanshen Bin illusion sword technique would be even more powerful. So when all the attacks were directed at him, Luofeng was still able to withstand them all. Even the heavy attacks that Pushi Jian did were still able to be withstood by Luofeng, who could even counterattack him. It was from this counterattack from Luofeng that made Pushi Jin bounce a considerable distance. The members of the Qianwu kingdom who saw that did not remain silent and tried to attack Luofeng again. It's just that these people are still too weak to be able to keep up with Luofeng. And quickly, one by one, the members of the Qianwu kingdom were eliminated by Luofeng's attacks. Even Pushi Goan was seriously injured by Luofeng. When Pushi Goan asked Pushi Jin for help, Luofeng, who would not allow this, immediately eliminated him. When he saw that his partner had been eliminated, here Pushi Jin was very upset. Unfortunately, Pushi Jin's rash actions were fatal to him, and in the end, Luofeng immediately attacked Pushi Jin, who was immediately eliminated. Of all these events, which of course cannot be believed by so many people, including Princess Brolin and everyone who hates Luofeng. As for Luofeng's family, they were certainly happy with his victory. This way, Luofeng has the right to advance to the next round.
Yeah!
On the other hand, Ming Yu didn't expect that Luofeng could use the illusory sword form when Luofeng was still at the star level, which meant that Luofeng had fully comprehended the origin law of metal. As a result of Luofeng's victory, the citizens of the Black Dragon Mountain Empire cheered for Luofeng's victory. On the other hand, Gao Sheng was also happy while celebrating with a drinking party. Elsewhere, Hong and Lei Shen were also very happy with Luofeng's competition results. But here, Hong looked a little gloomy as he felt that his power gap with Luofeng was getting farther and farther. Not long after, Jiang Tianchen appeared to contact them, which of course made Hong and Lei Shen surprised, because Jiang Tianchen himself is a figure of one of the officials in the Three Axe Mountain organization, who is unlikely to meet him if there is no important matter. Because usually, the three of them only meet with Ming Yu. And here the purpose of Jiang Tianchen's visit is to invite Hong to meet a senior. With curiosity, Hong also agreed to the invitation. Jiang Tianchen also took Hong to the presence of one of the founders of the Three Axes Mountain organization. When he arrived, Jiang Tianchen began to introduce someone who wanted to meet Hong, and his name was Master Luo, whose level was already at the peak world master level. But when Hong looked into Master Luo's eyes, Hong was immediately brought into the time domain, which immediately made him surprised because it was as if he entered a space that could accelerate and reverse the laws of space and time. Hong here was convinced that Master Luo's ability in time-type origin law was extraordinary. While monitoring the competition, Master Luo was very satisfied with Hong's achievements during the genius competition. Also, Hong's origin law power of light and time also has the same type as Master Luo. So that's why he thought Hong was very suitable to be his disciple. Hong, who heard the offer, was honored. It's just that he thought that there were genius warriors out there who were stronger than him. He was also curious why he was chosen by Master Luo. Master Luo also explained that he, as a warrior, had lived a very long time and traveled in a long space of time. Even Master Luo's own adventures have also reached the far end of the universe. In his travel experience, Master Luo has also seen the rise and destruction of thousands of human civilizations. He even witnessed his hometown being swallowed by a giant sun, which can be called the apocalypse. He also thinks that all living things will disappear like pebbles falling into the desert, which means that he is also not immune from the fate of death. During this time, Master Luo was so curious about how he defeated the power of time. That's why Master Luo researched and studied it all, but it was all in vain because he was too old. Until finally, he found all the answers he wanted. Because he didn't want his efforts to be in vain, he finally looked for a suitable disciple for himself. When looking into Hong's eyes, Master Luo could recall memories of his past self to maintain the confidence to become stronger. If Hong could learn his abilities and pass them on to the next generation, it would be proof that his existence and those abilities would not just disappear one day. Hong here felt that it was a good opportunity for him to grow. But Master Luo told him that, as a world master, he didn't have much time left. He would travel to various places to make breakthroughs before his death. And if Hong wanted to become his disciple, then he would follow Master Luo's journey for 20,000 years. Jiang Tianchen knew that time was too long for Hong, but for the scale of the universe, 20,000 years was a short time to train to become a warrior to the immortal level. He also gave advice for Hong to follow Master Luo because it was too feasible for him. Hong was grateful for the offer and the trust they gave. But the current condition of the Earth is not okay. He is also fighting against extraterrestrial people who are trying to colonize. As the oldest of his brothers who are trying to protect the Earth, Hong can't just run away from the Earth. So before the threat ends, he can't give it all up for training reasons. What he said instantly made Master Luo smile. Jiang Tianchen also asked Hong to think about this again. Hong, who understood all of Master Luo's intentions towards the law of time, was to pass on the teachings, while Hong's own version of the law of time was to protect. Master Luo, who was not at all pushy, respected Hong's decision. If the Earth is free from threats, he will return to wait for Hong's next answer. Hong thanked Master Luo for giving him time and opportunity for himself, and it seems that Master Luo here really likes Hong's character. The scene moved to Luofeng's defense castle, where Ji Qing suddenly contacted Hong and was curious about why Hong refused Master Luo's offer when it was such a great opportunity to become stronger. Hong was grateful for the attention Ji Qing gave him. He also admitted that Master Luo's offer was indeed the best solution for him to become a strong warrior. Because from the beginning, Hong aimed to protect the Earth, because that was the meaning of his efforts to become strong. Ji Qing, who understood Hong's reasoning, immediately left, which seemed that Ji Qing was worried about Hong's condition. Then do the two of them feel love in their hearts, guys? The answer may be in the future, guys. In the other direction, Lei Shen suddenly came and gave advice to Hong, who should carefully consider the offer. Because Lei Shen also knew that Luofeng would also be recruited by the Qianwu Empire. However, Luofeng rejected all these offers because they could not interfere with the Black Dragon Mountain Empire's policy regarding the ownership of the Milky Way galaxy. Because it could not provide benefits for Luofeng, it was useless for him to join if he could not provide benefits. And most importantly, now Luofeng better focus on practicing for the next competition battle. Babata also explained that the next competition was a one-on-one battle. and if Luofeng managed to win 4 battles, then it was certain that he would win a prize from the Emperor in the form of the Milky Way galaxy. But before that, Babata also showed them the rules and formation of the competition, and who Luofeng would face in the battle from the first round to the end. Babata also continued, if after Luofeng won 2 rounds of battle, in the 3rd round Luofeng would most likely face Nabini. Then, in the 4th or final round, it can be predicted that Luofeng will fight with Rongjun. Here, Lei Shen, who had been defeated by Rongjun, did not believe in the fate of the 3 of them who always faced Rongjun. Babata said that the previous events were coincidental, but this time the Universe Company had deliberately arranged it with the purpose of seeing who was the strongest. And the purpose of the arena battle can be seen if against a strong opponent, then the potential real power of the participants who are still not released will be seen. But if there are participants who lose and win in this one-on-one, then they can fight again for the highest rank in the next fight. Or in short, there is a battle between the winning and losing teams. So here Luofeng had to win in order to get into the winning team to easily go to the next stage. And Luofeng's 1st and 2nd round battles began, along with Nabini, who also won him 1st and 2nd rounds. And Nabini and Luofeng's semi-final round would begin. Before competing with Luofeng, Nabini went to his master and Princess Brolin. Here Princess Brolin gives an evolutionary serum to Nabini. After drinking the serum, it can make the warrior increase instincts and deepen the power of the origin law that the warrior has. However, there is a slight drawback, namely experiencing pain in the body after drinking the serum. Here, Hargrave as his master asks Nabini to defeat Luofeng and get the Milky Way galaxy, because with that result, he will become a warrior who will be honored throughout the Black Dragon Mountain Empire. Nabini, who will fulfill her teacher's expectations, immediately drank the evolution serum. Finally, the long-awaited battle will begin with Nabini fighting Luofeng. In the battle, it was clear that Nabini started the attack by using the /ice attack, which simultaneously released the power of the ice domain to attack Luofeng, which caused him to keep his distance from Nabini first. However, Luofeng, who didn't want to be trapped by Nabini's ice domain, started dodging Nabini's every attack. After getting the right position, Luofeng quickly attacked, using his Yanshen weapon to release an illusion sword technique to attack Nabini. But after Luofeng released the attack, Nabini quickly released his ice domain technique to defend. But after Luofeng's attack collided with Nabini's ice barrier, the ice suddenly broke and made the scattered ice fragments suddenly grow bigger ice and surround the area around Luofeng, which made him unable to see Nabini's position. After making Luofeng confused, Nabini also had the opportunity to directly attack from behind him, which made Luofeng have to avoid the fatal attack. But because of the strength of Nabini's ice domain, Luofeng's Heaven Forbid shuttle immediately froze. Because of his position that was still in Nabini's ice domain area, Luofeng quickly broke out and destroyed the ice in front of him. But with Nabini's speed being so fast, he immediately attacked Luofeng and kicked Luofeng. Luofeng, who knew the effect of Nabini's ice could freeze him, immediately switched to defense mode. On the other hand, Hargrave, who was watching the match, recounted Nabini's training on the Sagittarius Nebula. The ice-covered planet was the place where Nabini cultivated, which made him quickly understand the ice domain in an icy climate with a temperature of 0 degrees. When in the ice domain, Luofeng would not be able to move as the ice would envelop Luofeng's entire body. In the middle of the fight, Lord Wu was seen, who felt that Luofeng would lose in this 3rd round, but Babata denied this statement, because it was not only Nabini who was training on a dangerous planet. It turned out that Luofeng was also training on the White Orchid planet to increase the strength of his Yanshen bin weapon defense technique.
能看见成果了，专门去白兰斯修炼了一场，很快你就。
第二方形态。
After Luofeng was pushed back and his body was surrounded by ice, Luofeng quickly released the second defense technique called the Sky Shield Sword Matrix Formation. The effect of the technique was that Luofeng could automatically move his heaven forbid shuttle and Yanshen weapon, even though his body was frozen. Because what Luofeng was protecting from the ice attack was not his body but his spiritual power, Luofeng easily fought without worrying about the restriction of the ice effect. It can also be seen here that Luofeng was attacked by capitalizing on the defenses surrounding him, which made Nabini's strength gradually depleted.
现在，你无节制的使用寒赛剑。
Hargrave, who was worried about his disciple, began to panic because the evolution serum that was previously given to Nabini made only the domain power increase. But there was something that had to be sacrificed to increase the domain power, namely by using the domain user's energy and stamina. So to get the victory, Nabini must quickly defeat Luofeng right now. Nabini, who did not want to stall for time, immediately released his last ultimate attack using the remaining energy in him. In this attack, all of Nabini's energy became one in the form of a blue hole, and the energy became one and formed into a giant sword aimed at Luofeng. On the other hand, when the ice on Luofeng's body weakened, Luofeng finally released the shackles and prepared a sky shield defense technique that made the direction of Nabini's ice sword turn. And when Nabini had no energy and was helpless, this was Luofeng's chance to make his final attack that eliminated Nabini right away. So that's the storyline of SwallowedStar episode 134. So will Luofeng be able to defeat Rongjun, the fighting maniac, guys? Let's just wait for next week, guys. Okay, thank you very much for watching until the end, and don't forget to support you with likes, subscribe, and comments. And the last word from me, bye.
作为对手有一些。